Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tranquil Waters by Stevie. I think Stevie might be British. I don't know. I'm still on my investigation of Stevie. I only say Stevie might be British. I don't think so, but every time I go look for an update, whenever Stevie unleashes an update to the map or his mods, or releases new mods, they're UK time. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about where Stevie comes from. Stevie might be magical. Stevie is magical. Anyways, I'm off to nonsense. My apologies. A new mod from Mafia Mods. I have highlighted Mafia Mods before, both here on Tranquil Waters and in a Mod Minute or so video. They just released this bad to the bone bike that has built-in tricks. I think that's the only trick that's built in as a wheelie. I don't know, maybe not though. He mentions in the description tricks plural, but he mentions oh, let's see if there's a bell. Oh, I like that. I kind of wish it had the ring bell, but that's not bad though. The brakes are awesome too. Listen to the brakes. Yeah, it's got that that old school brake squeak. Oh, Mafia Mods, you're awesome. Unfortunately, my feet go missing, but that's okay. It's still a cool bike with wheelies. All right, let's stop messing around. We'll park our bike over here. We have things to do. Happy Wednesday. By the way, I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. I am in a goofy mood tonight. I think I actually got some sleep, which for me is kind of unique. So I'm a little high energy. If you notice, I'm a little on the high energy side. But yeah, we're gonna get her done. Right now, our rolling. One of our fields is getting rolled. We're finishing up that big fertilizer spray job as well. That was like an hour long. You can see our money is just ticking down big time. Let's get this thing out of the way. We have some work to do. I kind of forgot about one thing that we need to get done, which is mowing. So we're gonna get our Krone mower. I don't think we've used it yet, have we? Our Kloss. I say it's a Kloss Krone. We're going to get that thing fired up and ready to go. If I can unhook my reader, there we go. But we do need a cart runner because we're also going to get started on harvesting our hops. A lot of mods today. Holy cow. Man, I looked in the updated and new mods, and there were what, like 4 maps, I think? 3 or 4 maps? At least for PC. One of them was a 4X map that came out for PC. It actually looks kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious about that particular one. There were some other updates that came out. Yeah, okay. Our hops are ready to be harvested, so I'm just gonna park. We're gonna park this here for now. Our sprayer is going to town. I think it's got another 20 minutes left on that. And we'll get our mini bike. I gotta get the mini bike out. Let's see if I can hook up nicely. Let's get our John Deere going on our hops. Try not to hit our baler. So yeah, happy Wednesday. Like I said, I hope you're all having a good week so far. My week has been a little topsy-turvy. I wasn't feeling very good for the beginning of the week, Sunday, and then Monday. And I'm recording this Tuesday night, and I got to tell you, most of today I just wasn't feeling great. I was feeling really, really tired, like super tired. And of course, whenever you start mentioning any kind of remotely, you know, COVID type oh, what am I looking for? Should we? I guess we can do this. Yeah, when you start mentioning things like tired and different symptoms that are typically just can be cold related, you know, everybody starts freaking out. I don't know. I escaped it somehow, the big C. I don't know how, but I did. I think I did. There might be a chance I had it and I didn't even know it, but for the most part I escaped it, so I'm super thankful about that. A buddy of mine got it, and I gotta tell you, it was very, very unpleasant for him. He lost like 20 pounds over the period. He had it bad. And he lost, like I said, he lost like 20 pounds. Was super sick, hospital stay, the whole 9 yards. So the one thing I do miss about that time frame is the traffic. The traffic was so amazing. I had one of those jobs that you still have to go to work. Unlike some people who got to stay home for 2 years, I had to go to work. But the traffic was so wonderful. Oh my gosh. Get up in the morning and it's just like nobody was on the roads. It's still not, it's actually still better. Like a lot of people are doing the work from home thing. So I guess it's still better than it used to be. Hops are strange, aren't they? They're kind of weird plants. They look like really big asparagus sticking out of the ground. That's what it always reminds me of like really big asparagus just sticking out of the ground. I love asparagus. Never thought I would hear myself say that, but I absolutely do. You know what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. Oh, see, it's been a while. I don't know if this is 90 or 0. I can't remember. Oh, is my thingy turned off? Get out of there, Brad. Oh, it must be okay because I can't see the lines. I think my lines are turned off. I kind of want to get an indoor view of this, and I'm so bad at driving first person that I usually have to use GPS to do it. But I kind of want to do some harvesting. I'm kind of in the mood for harvesting. I figure since we've got some other things going, we can take some time to do a little bit of harvesting. We need to get, actually, when we get done with this row, let's oh, we're almost full anyways. We should get our mower fired off and get that started as well. We've got 2 fields. I don't think we're gonna make it to the end here, folks. We are not. Okay. Well, that's a good place to stop. Let's call that good for a second. Oh, you're done too? Nice. We should probably also, I was taking a look, we should probably get lime spread on our corn and our soybean fields. I think they both need to be limed. They're not horrible, but just looking at precision farming, they look like they need a lime job. Let's also see what kind of havoc we can cause by sending a hired helper. Oh boy. Oops, I don't really want to create a job. I want to set a destination. I wish there was a bridge right in the middle. But there's not. You know how that goes. We're going to send a hired helper. They usually do fairly well with tractors. Oh, great. It's office worker, dude. He's thinking about it. He should have left the beacons on. That would have been good. Oh, no. Yeah, there's a tree. Oh, he's never going to make it. All right, we got our Klaus Krone. We have one grass field, and I think we've got an alfalfa field next door that we need to get done as well. Let's make sure I've got swathing. Swath dropping is indeed enabled. Excellent, dude. Let's get him somewhat lined up. And we'll just hire out for this and let him or her get the job done. Oh, or maybe not. That's happened to me before. They don't drop that back mower deck. I don't know why they don't drop the back mower deck, but they do not. So we're going to. Control V. You gonna drop? There you go. All right, now let's hire out. And that usually fixes it. They usually keep dropping both decks now. Hopefully. We'll find out. We'll keep an eye on him. Oh, no more bike. We need to unload. Our tractor's way over there. I don't want to drive way over there with this thing, so let's bring our tractor. So I don't get the comment. Nice job, Brad. Way to drive to the tractor instead of the tractor driving to you. I've had that comment. I know. I've had that comment before. So we drive on our Asparagus? Yeah, we'll drive on it. Why not? Yeah, these hops they're just a weird looking plant. I don't know if I'm kind of close to being lined up. I want to see these things in real life. They look like they're a pretty thick plant, but I don't know how they would hold up to high winds. I don't know if they're kind of susceptible to high winds or storms and stuff. They seem like they would be a little bit fragile in that regard. Yeah, a little close. There we go. Look at that yummy, yummy hops. They must be, I don't know if they're I don't remember hops being that green when I did homebrew stuff. So maybe they need to, I don't know if they keep them and maybe they have to, not ferment, but I don't know what word I'm looking for. Ripen up a little more or something. I could swear they were more brown. I'd buy these kits. That was usually my thing, was I'd buy kits. I think a few times I went on my own and tried to do some kind of a recipe. But for the most part, I think I just bought homebrew kits. It was alright. I mean, it was fun to do. I think the bottling was probably the funnest part, was doing all the bottling. And then giving it to friends, and because you know that most of your friends are going to say, that's pretty good. They're not going to tell you how bad it is, generally speaking. And I am no connoisseur of adult beverages by any stretch of the word, so even if I mean, I probably would know if it was skunk, but if it's not skunk, I probably wouldn't really be able to tell you, you know, how necessarily good. I think good to me when it comes to that kind of stuff is, do I just enjoy it? You know, I'm not. It's when I got into wine too. It was like, what wines do I like? Do I enjoy the wine? If I enjoyed the wine, it was a good wine. I wasn't particularly into, you know, ooh, that has quite a nutty taste. You can really taste the barrel and the accents of cherry and June blossoms. It's like, what? June blossoms? I don't even want to know what a June blossom tastes like. We have a pretty good wine shop, spirits around where I live. It's been around for years and years and years, and it's kind of the go-to place. I would say most people, if you're going to, you know, spend more than $20 on a bottle of wine, you're probably going to go here. You know, it's not going to be the grocery store wine, but it's going to be, you know, I'm looking for this or this. And I think they used to have special, they'd have like this, was it a second floor area where, you know, it was kind of the expensive stuff, and somebody had to take you up there, and you had to be, you know, monitored. And I'd go up there once in a while just to pretend like I knew what I was doing. And they had some expensive wines up there, holy cow. Like, we're talking well up into the upper hundreds, if not getting close to the, you know, 1,000 plus. And every once in a while they'd get, you know, a few bottles of something in that they would tell you, oh, you should, you know, if you're looking for an investment, you know, buy this or that. Investment? Oh, man. I never had that kind of cash sitting around. I think if I was independently wealthy, first of all, I take no shame in admitting that I would never work another day of my life. That's the first big thing. There is no question in my mind I would never work another day in my life. And by that I mean, you know, going to a 9-to-5. If I did work, it would be pure hobbyist stuff, or maybe if I really got interested in starting my own business or doing something like that. But there's just no way I'd be getting up in the morning and doing the rat race, you know. I know people that I truly do believe they would win the lottery, and you'd see them at work the next day. I don't know if any of you know those kind of people, but I think I know a couple people that are like that, and you know, bless their heart for that, but come on. What are you doing? You seriously have nothing? I mean, give me the money. Let me stay home then. Because if you're just going to keep working, then that 100 million isn't going to do you any good. You don't need it if you're going to keep working. really sad thing too. We had this one dude. So where I work, they did what a lot of companies did during the big COVID outbreak. They cut back and blah blah blah. But eventually, of course, things started turning around, so they had to bring some of these early retirement people. But some of these early retirement people were specialists. They were one of the few people in the company that knew specific things, and they really missed having these people around. So they started asking. Oh, it looks like our dude finally showed up. That's kind of nice. Actually made it back to the farm. In fact, good. You're doing good. Excellent. Oh, you're cutting through that grass. Get some. Yeah, you go, man. You go. We'll get you on the alfalfa in no time. Oh, he's almost done with the spray, so we'll send him back to the farm as well. We'll switch over to lime and get him back out there and lime a couple fields. So yeah, they would call these people back, kind of like, oh hey, we were just kidding. I know we forced early retirement on you, but we kind of really need you now. So would you care if you would you mind coming back and helping us out? I would have been like, no, find somebody else, man. But some of these people, you know, said, sure, we'll come back. And they have flex hours. And it's kind of like, hey, you know, put in 20 hours a week anytime you want. Anyways, one dude, though, came back. And I kid you not, the saddest thing in the world, didn't make it the first day. The very first day this dude came back, yeah. Yep, that was it. That was all she wrote. It's very sad. Very, very sad indeed. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, man? You work your whole life, you finally get retirement, they call you back in to kind of help out a bit, and that's it. No drive home. Or one last drive home. Depending on how you look at it, I guess. Yeah, horrible. Horrible. That's so sad. I don't know why this is so morbid. I don't know why I'm even bringing that up. It's just weird to me that there are people out there that I guess I just, you know, I work because I have to. You know, you got to pay the bills. You know, I'm one of those people that still believe in the fact that, you know, I know it's kind of old school, but you actually have to get a job, you know, so that you can buy food and pay the bills and rent and mortgage or whatever else you got going on. I know that seems kind of silly these days sometimes, but it's what it is, right? But I in no doubt do not kid myself. If I didn't have to, oh man, it'd be home sweet home. Especially in the wintertime. Oh, there is nothing worse than having to get up in the wintertime knowing that you're going to be going out to your car in like below zero weather. And I've got one of these neighbors that works from home. So I'm out scraping my car and I'm looking over at her car, and you know, there's a nice light on in the inside of the house, and I know for a fact she's in there having her morning coffee in her PJs, and that's basically what she's wearing to work today, is pajamas, slippers, and chilling in the house while we're all out driving in the snow and the slush and the rain. Ugh. I love the seasons, I really, really do, but winter is becoming more and more of the lowest on the list. And Tin Man, I know you've talked to me about where you're from. You've got to have some serious winters. Now, I don't know for you though, if your winters, since I think you're kind of a coastal person, I know for us, where I live, and it's not the ocean, it's the Great Lakes, but Lake Michigan, the people that live on Lake Michigan get that lake effect snow, and they get hammered sometimes. But I can imagine you must get dumped on pretty well up there in the beautiful land of Canada. All right, you, my friend, I'm going to turn you over, even though it's not going to take long. But I'm going to turn you over to hired helpers for a minute. You are done. Beauty. Let's just take you over one field. And we'll get you going. Is this ready? Is this alfalfa? It looks a little thin. Oh boy, I didn't do a good job with the alfalfa this time, did I? Look at the nitrogen. Whoopsie. Maybe that's why it's looking thin. Oh well, we're cutting. We're not going to mess around. I'm probably going to have to help the hired helper once again get the... You know what? I wonder if I start the hired helper more directly on the field, if they'll lower that back or not. Yeah, they do not like lowering that back deck. I don't know why. At least not the first time around, they don't. No, that's not at all what I wanted. Or are you upset with me because... Let's see if they get it this time. Really? Come on now, be nice. Maybe if I do this. Wow. What don't you like about this field, man? What's going on? Am I gonna have to... I'm probably gonna have to... I don't understand what the dealio is. It's ready for harvest. It's not out of season. All right. All right. We'll figure it out. You, on the other hand, thank you for getting that spraying done, but I really need you to come back to the farm. And in fact, I am going to really challenge this thing this time, and we're going to try and get it to come all the way over about here in front of the monkey warehouse. Oh, it's Gwen. She'll do it. Gwen will knock this baby out of the park. In fact, I'll be surprised if Gwen takes the bridge. She might just take it cross country right over Tranquil Waters. How's it going, Gwen? Look at Gwen. Isn't she amazing? The best ever. They better have Gwen in the next version of Farm Sim. That's all I can say. If they get rid of her, do they change? They do change the looks of the helpers, don't they? If Gwen goes away, I will honestly consider hiring. Oh, no, she's got it. She's got it. I will honestly consider hiring a modder to make me a Gwen character that I can plug into the new version of Farm Sim, because there's no way I can play this game without the Gwenster. And then Gwen's cousins everywhere. I should have just drove this thing back myself since we're sticking around. Oh, I know you need unloading. Don't get upset with me. Let's get you out of the way. I was tempted. In fact, I came very, very close to buying a seed tender. I think we probably will. We're getting kind of late into the series now, so it's not as big a deal. But I'm thinking we might end up buying a seed tender. Oh, all right. We'll just do this. Oh, what am I doing? We need this. And we're down here. And we're going to create a job for you. And let's open this bad boy up. You know what? We're not going to do a headland. We're just going to have them go back and forth and back and forth. Rows to skip. I don't think we need to skip any rows. Yep. That's exactly what we're going to do right there. And we're going to go to first waypoint. Oh, no. I didn't want you to do that. That's my bad. I'm going to get you back here. I think Courseplay will handle this. We'll have to see if it's going to be worth putting all of our hops into our brewery. I don't know if it's worth doing that, because it doesn't go through very much. Oh, we've got a lot of stopped pig food. Man, we got to get pig food going. Seeds, I know I need to get you. Actually, I could probably get you going now. The composter's doing okay. Total mixed rations. Ooh, yeah, we're doing good on that. That's good. What about our silage production? Happy Days Brewing is doing well. Hops. Yeah, we might throw some hops there. Where's our silage production? Silage production is moving. We've got alfalfa. Okay. Yeah, silage is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, get out of the way, Brad. Get out of the way. Gwen's back. Look at Gwen. Bringing it right home. Yeah, I think we might get rid of our old Ford and see if we can't find a regular seed tender, I think. Seed tender. Yeah. I don't know why that sounded weird to me. And I think we're just going to... We're not even going to load up. Oh, that was nicely lined up. I don't even think we're going to load up. I think we're just going to buy it when we get there. We'll see if the hired helper will make it over. We need to go to, which fields? These two fields here. I don't think, it shouldn't take a lot of lime. I don't think. Set destination. You know what? If you can get here, I will be so proud of you. Oh, this guy. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to go out that side of the farm? Oh. Is he going to go through the barn? Oh, look at you. He's going to hit the John Deere. Oh, no, he didn't hit the John Deere. All right, I'm impressed. He's a little drunk. I think he's been drinking. Oh, yeah, hired helper. I'm going to fire you for a second. You're I know where you were going. There you go. Coursplay's doing good. They'll be fine. I think we're good to go. I think we're going to leave it at that for today. I'll get the liming going over on our last 2 fields and wrap a couple things up, and we'll be back here Friday, but tomorrow is traveling contractor. Excuse me, sorry about that. Tomorrow's traveling contractor. We are going to be doing a large field. Where are we going to be? I think we're going to be in Nebraska. I think. It's a 4X map I picked up. I'll have more info about that tomorrow. We're going to be doing a big spray job, big fertilizing contract. But we're back in the States tomorrow, back for Traveling Contractor Series. Hope to see you there. Otherwise, you guys all have a great Wednesday, rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me once again. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I'd sure appreciate it. Of course, subscribe, join our Discord, all that fun stuff, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.